So John Buckley with the Central Sierra Environmental Resource Center. For 35 years, our center has collaboratively engaged in river and water issues, including 18 years of FERC river hydro relicensing processes. There's the video. Um, with limited time today, what's worth emphasizing is that for years, state agencies, including this water board, have given strong verbal support to the goal of restoring and recovering dwindling salmon and steelhead populations in the state. Yet, for various reasons, the board has consistently come down on the side of water districts and ag interests by continuing to allow the diversion of critical water out of at levels that have failed to protect fish and other beneficial uses. During our center's participation in various FERC processes and dealing with the Bay Delta Plan and the issue of flows, we've repeatedly seen water users lobby against the implementation of biologically based percentages of unimpaired flows left in regional rivers as a middle ground beginning point to build towards salmon recovery, water quality improvement, and delta protection objectives. Water user lawsuits have opposed the board adopting meaningful reductions in water diversions, and voluntary agreements have now become the rallying cry for doing mitigation actions that will still be insufficient without mandates for adequate biologically based flows left in the rivers and the delta. To ensure that at-risk fish populations and water quality will not diminish even further, it is our center's strong plea to the board to not embrace voluntary agreements as a substitute for approving regulatory mandates for truly adequate flows in rivers in the delta. We urge the board to prioritize science-based minimum flows based upon input from your knowledgeable board staff and to actually implement the cold water habitat objective that was mentioned by board. Do not give in to requests for further delays in implementation of the regulatory plan in order to test voluntary agreements that were privately negotiated without diverse engagement. Delays can always be requested for some reason, and it's now well past time to act ASAP and to build new information in over time. Finally, the board objective to balance competing water demands needs to recognize that in reality, depleted fish populations and water quality cannot adjust, that adequate flows in cold water are simply pivotally essential. In contrast, even those of you who advocate for agriculture know that ag and other water diverters can and will make adjustments applying water if mandatory requirements limit their water diversions. In closing, I urge the board to adopt something that will work, to fully implement the regulatory requirements of the Sacramento Delta update to the Bay Delta Plan, and to set strong minimum flow requirements as a core focus. Thank you for all that you're listening to and all your efforts.